President Trump wants to improve the White House. So what's he done? A flagpole in the front yard, a flagpole in the backyard. He's turned the rose garden. He's put down a patio so he can have some outdoor barbecues. And now he wants to build a ballroom. He's paying for all this, by the way, but the left's brains pop, pop, pop.
I think it's awesome. I feel like, why didn't we have a ballroom before? I actually didn't really know that. I've been in the White House a bunch of times, but I've never had free reign of the place. So it's not like you just walk around and check out every single room. But yeah, there's no ballroom, which is weird. Like, it's where the president entertains and hosts state dinners and so on. Like, why wouldn't you have a ballroom where you could have a band, you could have dancing, you could have a large number of people there for some sort of a ceremony? I mean, it makes perfect sense to me. And having just gone to the Rose Garden, the newly revamped Rose Garden, I was there less than 2 weeks ago. It was stunning. It was absolutely beautiful what he did out there. And, people are like, but the roses, well, who cares about the roses? There are a lot of flowers on the White House grounds. They don't have to be in that particular spot. That spot is right sort of ensconced in the middle of the White House itself. So you've got, actual White House walls on two sides of you and then two sides of open air. And he just put down a patio, a very nice, classily done patio, where the president can stand outside and host. This week it was a Senate meeting. Last week it was the Presidential Medal of Freedom for Charlie Kirk. And it's an absolutely stunning spot with the sun beaming down on you. This is a spot a president would actually now use. Unlike the Rose Garden, which is like, you might be able to take a look at it from inside, but you wouldn't there's not a ton of footage of presidents going out and walking around the Rose Garden unless they were looking to make a photo op. So this is much more functional and gorgeous and opens up the White House in yet another way to a bunch more people. So look, they didn't complain when Obama did not only his basketball court that he added, but he did some 4-year reno to the White House that cost something like $380 million during his first term. President Taft redid the entire White House. It was like a gut rehab from the inside out. We've had the bowling alley was put in by a former president. All these things have been added. It's just when Trump wants to add one room, a ballroom, people decide to melt down because they can't stand him. It's their TDS. I guarantee you the next president will not tear down the ballroom, even though some lunatics are already saying, we should do that. We can tear it. Why would you tear down a positive addition that actually could make the place super functional for every president from here forward?